What is up, guys? Beast Mode with Haven, and I'm gonna just do a quick video on an actual feud battle, a brawl, and I'm doing what I absolutely hate to do, using one guy over and over again. I ended up missing 4 hours because it bored the heck out of me. I fell asleep last night, and then there was like 2 hours where I was like sleeping through the brawls. Like I'd close my eyes and open them up like 3 minutes later. Like it was so horrible. But I was really trying to get this guy, and I'm pretty close to him. So I mean, we'll see how it plays out. What's up, J Lo? This is my homie right here. So I'm just going to show you how I've been doing it. I've used a grip of props. I've just used Dawkins the whole time. If I get through, I wanted to use Priest. He was perfect except for his HP. One bleed was putting him in danger, and then he'd lose. If I had taken him 5-star silver, I would have been able to use him. But Dawkins was actually faster anyway. And you'll see why right here. So if I'm facing Lee, he's got 1.5 mil HP. I'll probably end up using a prop when this comes up because I don't want him to kick out and then he's going to bust me out with a bunch of stuff. You know, 200k, that's actually borderline. Yeah, see, we ended up winning this one. But that's like so close. If it was like 250k, 300k, I would have just used a prop only because his move was going to be ready. But if he didn't have a move ready, I wouldn't have used a prop. So I'm just using Dawkins against all the 5-star silvers and the Titan. Then when I get a bronze, I will use anybody else that I can. I'm only using my Titan against fodder, like if they have like 50k HP or less. And I ended up switching up my lineup. I was going to run, Luke and Ford, and I ended up taking them out for Sacco. And I had Hall of Fame Austin in there for a minute, because I was trying to put people in with kick out, and then I had to switch that. There was a lot of adjustments in the beginning of this feud. It just is the way it is. When you're going to chase for a leaderboard, you just don't care about first time wins, or you just want to get as fast as you can through it. So like, I was going to use Luke, but he's going to do 1.2 mil damage on turn 1, right? But if they had 1.5 mil, I was leaving 300k HP on the board. And every 4 mil was 800k. So every 1 mil HP is 200k points. So you end up, yeah, he'll be done with this. You end up, if you leave 500k HP on the board, that's 100k points. If you used a first time win for 25k points to do it, it's like stepping over $1 to pick up a penny. If you guys ever heard that saying. I wasn't paying attention to the board, and I'm trying to hurry here. So you don't want to give up. You don't want to gain 25 points just to lose. Just need to swipe. Oh no! See, now I'm like completely screwing up. I'm talking and I'm paying attention to the damn feud. Alright, I'll do a better job of that. Luckily, we got Crazy Cascade there. So you don't want to gain 25 points and give up 100 in the same action. That's just silly. So it was just Dawkins show all day, all night, and I used a grip of props. Anytime the Titan had red MP ready or a black MP ready, I used the prop because it takes 3 cycles with Dawkins. And it worked out. We'll look at the leaderboard in a second. But yeah, it was a long freaking night. I mean, we knew going in it was going to be a really hard feud with the Titan. But, we only get them. This is what, our 3rd one. It's not like a common occurrence. But what kind of stinks is the regular feud's my favorite. But the last feud was Flash, and it was a double female. This one's Titan. The next one's probably going to be a Flash. So my favorite feud, we're only going to get one in like 2 months. They need to bring another factor into the game. Like I wasn't around for Invasion, but I heard it was kind of buggy or difficult. But if they could do something like that, or even 2 more somethings. So if we had like, I'm not paying attention again. If we had like Showdown, Feud, Invasion, and something else, and it just cycled, that would be way more fun. But then that's even difficult too, because then you can't do Titan feuds and female feuds and Flash feuds. It's like a juggling, thing. But whatever. This one was hard. I didn't appreciate that Titan had dodge. I mean, that was just absolutely ridiculous. Not fun at all. And every time like a match would be going good, you'd get dodged. He'd throw out the 1-turn bleed. The bleed would proc and you'd lose the match. Luckily, we didn't lose a ton of HP. So, we're almost... Yeah, this guy's all 5-star silver, so I'm not even going to bother putting in somebody else. Even though I know they can win, Dawkins is my fastest, so he's getting all the action. I don't even look at another card until my 5-star silvers and my Titans are off the board. And if you've heard me speak before, you know how much I hate playing the game like this. It's just so boring. Alright, I don't think this is going to be enough to keep him down, but luckily he doesn't have any of his moves ready. This is where I might have used a prop, because this isn't going to win the match right here. Well, it usually wouldn't. Yeah, see? Because he had it was like 400k he had left or something. 200k is like my borderline. And I have a 200% metal on him. He's set up really, really nice. It's just... You got to be careful because you don't want them to use their moves and take away your HP, because you need all that HP to face your Titan. I want to go into that match 100%, not like 70% or God forbid 50%. You want to be full ready to go. And I've been doing my Titan dead last. Just get through the first matches. Like I try to average 2 minutes or less. And then the Titans, so it's been about a 10-minute average, something like that. And you're still scoring good points using the same guy because you're taking 100% of their health. So as long as you have a guy in there that's doing that, you're straight. Alright, Titans left. So what I would do for my Titan is I would take a real quick peek to see what he has. See, he's got reds and purples. If he had blacks, I'd throw a black down prop in there. Most of them have had red, but I've seen quite a few people run the black destroy and the black trap. I didn't like it as much because there's a lot of randomness to the board, and by the time the Titan would get his traps out, I had already killed him. But, they both worked. He was good. Yeah, I mean, he has 4 mil health. Of course he's going to be good. You can give him, like, the crappiest moves ever. Nice, we got a crit right there. And then this is where you're hoping not to pin. And the best thing is to hit like a 5 match, not catch a cascade, and then get your greens out again, and then make a swipe of green and get your greens out again. You could actually turn 1 the Titan with Dawkins. I've only done it a couple times. Most of the wins are turn 3. I would say like maybe 35% of them have been turn 2, and like maybe 5% of them have been turn 1. Now we're in a little bit of trouble. He got his purples filled mad quick. Wow, and the bleed went off. Yeah, this match is not going well for me. I have the skip turn belt on him, but there wasn't a green match for me to swipe. So I couldn't just take a chance on it. Oh, and I pinned. Probably going to end up losing this match with him. And then this is where I would bring in, what's his name? Priest for cleanup, because he would do the last turn. Because now, I'm not living through this. Man, I love that move. Animation is so cool. Like his eyes go red. He jumps across the board and smacks the heck out of you. This is going to be a fun one to play. Oh, he didn't even hit any of those. That actually opened the door for me. That so opened the door for me. I cannot believe he just did that. The AI is like the silliest freaking thing. The only thing that could stop me is a dodge. And there it is. Oh, man. And I don't bring my, oh, there was a 5-match greens, but I had taken it to get out of the pin. That was the only thing that would have stopped me right there. Or a non-pin right here. There we go. We got super lucky. Friggin' dodges, man. How much do you guys hate dodges after today? I mean, I'm sure you already hated them. But there you go. 10 minutes. We're at 10 minutes and 10 seconds. We're in and out. Not bad. And I'm going to try to do one more. But my video will most likely cut out. So if you hear me just suddenly stop talking, it is what it is. I'm not going to redo it, or I'm not going to splice things together later. This wasn't a very interesting feud. There's not a lot for me to explain to you that I already haven't shown you with the feud prep. And I didn't even end up using that strat. Well, somewhat I did, but not for the most part, because it ended up being a one person get through them. I hope we could do one more quick, though, where we get some 5-star bronzes. And I think I entered this with 30K, 31K. I mean, I've actually gained HP. So I started with like, I think 25 or 6,000 HP. I don't know where I got all these extra health packs from. Like, I have no idea where they've been coming from. I know the game sent us 2,000. I think that got me to 25,000. And all of a sudden I have 31,000. So is it when I spend a health pack, I'm getting some? I have no idea. But I did not have 31,000. I wasn't even close to that. And now I do, so I have no idea what's happening. Last time I checked, I was just a hair over 3,000. But anyway. Alright, so we're going to try one more before this video says peace out. And then we'll check the, I wanted to check the leaderboard real quick. You know what? Let's do it while we're waiting for a match. I think I'm like 16th right now. I'm 14th in the solo, which is dope. And then I think I'm like 6th in Haven. I was really trying not to fall asleep last night. It was so hard. Still searching for a match. Let's check this out. Yeah, I'm 6th there. So, I mean, I had a pretty good day. All in all. As long as I stay in that top 20, I'm happy. I mean, it was a pain in the butt to get through it. But if the payoff is getting this card, he's going to be so good with that anti-bleed in Showdown. His red move will be turn 1 because it's a 4 charge. Sakos can't touch him. I'm going to love that. I am so sick of seeing Sako in Showdown. People may, you know, and then they had that bleed immunity strap loot. So a bunch of people probably got some from there too. And I don't like the bleed setup for using them. I'm more of a red, purple kind of guy. Try to hit him for 650 and keep him down. Dang, all 5-star silvers again. This has been rare. Usually I've been getting a lot of 5-star bronzes. So what I'll do is I'll hit my strikers first because I know that they can't dodge or block, and I know my first 2 moves end them. I think it ends up hitting for like 1.1. And then I'll try to take out people that I know I won't have any issues with first. And then I'll move on to the others. See if we can do this one in 10 minutes as well. Man, another 4K, I would have been able to just swipe that row break. Alright, one down. Oh, and I have not been feeling good lately. Like, trying to stay awake in Feud when you're feeling sick is the worst. Like, no energy. Tomorrow I have a lot of work to do, so hopefully I'm feeling a little bit better. How'd your guys' feud go? Leave me some comments. Did you guys like this one? Do you like the Titan feuds? Did you not like this Titan feud, but normally like the Titan feud? Because this one was not as fun as the others. I mean, the points are cool, but everybody else is getting the same points too. They could give us 100 points, you know, and it would just be about how much time you spend for the most part. The more time, the better. I did like how last time they had that Solo and the Flash feud, and the top 3 got the card, and then this time they had it for... Am I facing the same guy? I feel like I just fought this guy recently. Shoot. I did. It was like 20 minutes ago I fought this guy. I was able to keep him down with this move. They had that Solo, top 3 got him, but it was a Raw feud score, and this time the top 20 get him, and it's not Raw feud score, but it's mostly because if you look at the leaderboard before the event started, like first place was 250 mil, and now, you know, like the top 20 is still around like 315 mil or something like that. So a lot of people grinded, and they absolutely deserve getting this card for the effort that they put in. It wasn't easy. It was not easy. And now I'm looking forward to the next one, because I'm over this. Let's see. Yeah, he's got 1.1, so this should be another easy card to win. But you see how I'm just doing the same thing over and over again? This is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring Luke in. Luke could have taken care of some of these guys, but not a lot of people have the 1.1 mil health. Like this guy. Usually Ford's actually got more HP than this. I'm surprised this one had such low HP. Hit him for a crick. Do I have a cross break? Yeah, by the time I finished looking, I would have just already had my gems out. Let's just hit that. I don't think we're going to get lucky with a, like a normal kind of lineup to face. Now, I don't want to make this video too long, because we're just sitting here spamming the same thing over and over again, right? Who'd you guys use for this Flash feud? I thought about Ford. My problem with Ford was he needs at least the second, if not the third turn to win. And it's not a guarantee to recycle when you're running that bleed setup. So you need on your second turn, you need a yellow match, or if you have like a MP plate, one of those matches, but that's why I ended up not using Ford. Yeah, this guy's got a ton of low HP. Usually Sokko's around like 1.4, 1.5. I don't know why everybody has such low HP on this one. Maybe it's the feud rank thing. It could be that. Yeah, because usually I have to use a yellow prop right here. I've used like 20 of them at least. And I ended up having to spend like $20 on the props on the portal, because you got like 10 of everything. And I spent way more than that. The props were like... I get them from the shop for like 860 coins, I guess. And I do the 3 of them, so you're getting 36. So you're getting like 100, a little over 100. But I probably went through about 100 of them just in this feud. So I'm gonna have to restock there. So I got those off the web portal. Alright, let's see what we got left. Oh, we're down to the Titan. Nice. Check out his moves. He's also running the red. Perfect. So this is my standard set of prop downs, minus red, minus green, minus yellow. The red was usually for my Titan, the yellow was for Sokko, and I think for Ford, when I seen a Ford. And then the only one I would switch was the minus green for a minus black. I didn't have to use any like MP up props. You know, let's try this. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, let's take this green swipe, see if we can get the stun immunity to go off. Or not stun immunity, the extra turn. But look at all these purples. And then he's going to hit me like he did on the last match. Like he was guaranteed a purple match on that last board. Look, he's still going to get it, little punk. Unless there's a red. He usually takes the reds first. I don't see one. Oh, there's one right on top. Cool. Take the red, take the red, take the red. Oh, hater. Dang it. He's definitely going to hit us with that finisher. He's going to hit us with all 3 moves on the next one. Unless we get lucky and don't pin him here. There was a 5-break blue, but that wasn't going to help me. Is there a 5-break here? Yes. Yes, don't pin. Yes, that's what's up. This match is done. He's going to have 1.8 left. Maybe closer to 2. I meant 180K closer to 2, not 1.8 mil. 240. That's sweet. We can handle 240. Now, because it was a 5-break, though, if that pin bar was 4 back instead of 3 back, I could have taken a single green swipe and reloaded my moves again. But where the pin bar was, I wasn't able to do that. No, don't get out! 33K HP gets up, and now watch him destroy me. Oh, what the heck was that all about? I can't believe he got out of that. Let's hope he doesn't connect to those leech gems again, because then I'm going to have to take even more health away. Luckily, the bleed won't proc until afterwards, and if this pin... Damn, he hit them all. If this pin's small enough, I might be able to get up. What are these worth? That's not enough. Shnikes. I don't think the bleed went off. Yeah, I think we got like super lucky again. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's like a rare occurrence. I should use the other one first. If he blocked that, I was going to be in trouble. Alright, now we just do this. Walk away. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. We finished this one in 9 minutes, so against 5 4-star silvers. No, 4 5-star silvers. That sounded wrong. And a Titan. So that's pretty good. That's what I've been doing about all feud. Usually like 10. If something, a lot of things did go wrong this feud for me, where I had to I got people injured, had to fight the Titan with another guy. So I would say on average it was like an 11 to 12 minutes, something like that. Dang. What we got going on over here, E? What you got left, boy? Oh, he's fighting his Titan. You know what? I'm going to jack him, and I think he knows why I'm going to jack him, just because I can get another 50K points to the leaderboard.
Talking to me?
No, I'm making a video. I know it's just 2 fodders, but I'm going to get 2 first-time wins with them. So that's going to help me for the leaderboard in the solo contest. So hopefully he doesn't get too bent about it. Normally I wouldn't do it because he's doing his Titan right now. Normally I wouldn't take these last 2 from him. Hopefully he's like towards the end of this Titan fight. What you doing, home skillet? You know what's bugged me about the feud since it started? You see the little button down there that says team? Like, why doesn't that work? Like, why can't we talk to each other in it? Because I'm on my phone. I can't get up on Discord and talk to people. Like, why can't that work? You know, that's made no sense to me forever. Come on, man. Pick a guy. Alright, so we're just going to do these 2 quick ones, and I'm probably going to actually start another one and see if we get luckier. But if it's not, I'm just going to actually cut the video out. So in this situation, I would just make a row or column break, whatever. Call that one a day, and then do the same thing with Priest. And I know 50k points isn't like a whole lot when you're getting every 1,000 talent up points, you're getting 1.5 million, but I don't have any talent up points to get. I did that when Rock's event came out, and with Priest, to get those 2 cards, I did most of my talent up stuff. So I am super dry to the bone right now. So any little help I can get. I wasn't able to kill anybody's Titan. I know a lot of people had like managers where they would like take, you know, they were helping each other. They like, you could take both Titans. Man, not one time this whole feud did I get to fight somebody's Titan. That's a little disappointing. That's a lot of points right there. Just did not get lucky. So this time we're going to do the same thing. And call it a day. So this one took a little bit longer, but that wasn't really our doing. So let's we'll engage one more, because we still have another hour and 10 minutes left in this feud. But this video is starting to get pretty long, and I'm running out of things to talk about because this freaking feud was so boring. So let's just see if we can get a better squad to fight. It's not like their squads weren't good. It's just every time it was Titan and 4 or 5 star silvers. And it's so rare that that's happened to me for like the whole 20 hours today. It just happens to be when I was making a video. Oh, what's up, Zill? That is my boy right there. Love that kid. You know, if I messaged him, he would let me take the Titan. He's cool like that. He does a lot of work for the faction. Hopefully we get in one quick. I'll take a peek at it, and if it's no bueno, I'm just going to cancel this sucker out. Because I am over it with this feud. I cannot wait to go to bed. Zinker. Alright, so we only had one lower, so that's where I would like start my feud at right there. I would take him with Priest. I wouldn't even mess around with anybody else. Like, Sokko's gonna need a couple turns. Rock. I don't think I used Rock one time. He was mostly in there for defense. Because if I got into trouble with a Titan, I'd finish him with Priest. And if I got in trouble with Priest, I probably would have switched over to Rock. But that never happened, so I didn't have to worry about it. Alright, I don't see a lot of tons safe spots over here. I guess that and that. He's not in the top lane anymore, so he's still doing, though, 400, and then 400 plus another 4, so 4, 8. He's still doing 1.2 mil, and I had to take his 200% metal off and put it on Dawkins, so he has 133% on. But even with just 133% metal, he's still doing 1.2 mil turn 1. Freakish character. So that's that. Yeah, one of the best things about using Dawkins was not just his speed, it was taking away all of the health of people. Like, watch, you'll see it right here. This is where I would use a prop throughout the feud. I bring in Dawkins. And then I'd go against him, and I know he's got a ton of HP, and he's probably going to have his purples ready to go. So this is where I would be like, all right, let me grab a purple perk. Because I don't want to get pinned by this guy's freaking Protect Gems. You really shouldn't be bringing a Showboat that runs Protects into a Titan feud in the first place. But he's probably just running them for defense, just like I'm using Rock and Sacco. But don't use that guy because you're going to lose a ton of points. So if a 250k pin wasn't going to take him down, luckily I got that crit, I would have used a purple prop. Oh, his purples aren't full. He's not running them quite right. He should have had double purple MP trainers on to be turn 1. Especially if he was a defensive card. For example, when I had Stone Cold in there, I had him running with the 2 charge red kick out, and then the other red was going to be ready to fill the sub. So on the first turn, or your first turn, he's kicking out for 600k health, and then he's putting you into a 9-turn sub. So it's a pain in the ass to fight on defense. And I wasn't doing it to be a jerk. I'm just trying to make it a little more difficult for the people I'm competing at the top of the leaderboard with, because they're doing the same thing. I would use Rock with his kick out charged. I would use Sacco with his kick out charged. I'm not actually using these cards on offense, but they're great for defense. And if you watch my feud prep video, I wasn't gonna set it up that way. It's just the feeling or the flow of the showdown or the feud. That's just the way it turned out to be. I was originally using a completely different lineup, and I didn't want to sit here with Dawkins for 20 hours straight. But yeah, can't win them all. So we're going pretty quick through this. Another time where he's got super low health for Ford. Do we have a row? I'm not even gonna look. Let's just get this thing over with. I like how the screen goes black like that when you know you won. But there's been times that it went black like that, and I thought I had won against the Titan, but the Titan kicked out and the Titan beat me. So it was actually telling me that the Titan had just won. Before my turn had even started, it was telling me the Titan had beat me. That was crazy. I almost cursed right there. I'm trying not to curse, but yeah. It almost popped out on that one. That happened quite a few times. Your partner would actually, if you were on voice, would even see the X, like by your card's name, like he's dead. Before you even knew he was dead. Alright, Taker's at 1.3. He runs purple and black. His black is the one I'm worried about. We're going to have to bring the red back in later. Yeah, because the black's the one that feeds the purples, right? Don't you run them with Bray in a feud? Mine's only 4-star gold. I'm gonna make a roster in review video coming up, and like short-term goals, long-term goals kind of thing. I'm trying to hold off on a lot of stuff right now because we got 5-star gold starting so soon, and I really want to be prepared for it. Yeah, that's what he is. He's with Bray. Luckily we beat him. This guy can hit hard at silver, like 1.2 mil, like easy. I wish I got Cena. Like Cena does the same things, but instead, like Taker's an acro that makes green gems. Cena is a trickster that makes purple gems. So he's got to be stronger. I'd really like to see him built up at 5-star silver. If anybody's got him built there, like I'd love to see the kind of damage he's putting out at 5 silver. That'd be great. All strapped up. Probably closer to 1.5 or more, you would think. What are we down in the Titan? Let's check his moves. See, now we need the red back. Oops. And you notice I never have the plus MP because Dawkins' moves are so low charge and they feed each other. And even if he gets dodged, there's a chance that one of those two moves are good to go to reload the next one on the next turn. He's so good in these Titan feuds. This is who I used for the last Titan feud too. That's why I really didn't want to use him this one. So when his red was, the 4-charge red was good to go, this is the only time I would have used that prop against him. Or if he had the blacks in and those were charged. I'm not trying to kill the bleed because it's a 1-charge. I'm trying to kill the other red that makes purples. Then he gets all his stuff going on you. Almost got to do him again on that one. Alright, we need 2 more cycles. He's 3 turns. So that means your opponent gets to go twice. So if you have them and you haven't built them, it might be a good idea to build them for the Titan feuds. You see how good he is. As long as you can survive 2 turns from your opponent, you're straight. Oh man, the bleed went off. Look at this. Look at that. This was turn 2. My opponent only got 1 turn. Plus, it would have went off anyway because you see my skip belt went off. So even if I didn't get that 5 match, I was going to get the second cycle anyway. That's why I was saying earlier, sometimes I'll just take a 3 swipe and hope my belt goes off. Oh, I could have just swiped the gem right there. Oh well. So we got this one done in 9 minutes. Same thing. 9-10 minutes. Unless something goes like horribly wrong. And let's see what kind of points. I think we're getting around like anywhere from 170 to like 240 points. K. 270K, 170K, 240K. Like right around there. Let's check out what this one was. And then we'll see where Zilkonis is at. Rikishi. Am I saying that right, bro? Yeah, he's on his last 2. Oh man, his guy has 0. That's rough. Yeah, so 200K. Zill's on his last. He's at 160, and he's got an Austin left. So that's about average. So anywho, guys, this was not like I always end up the videos with like I enjoyed making this. These feuds suck. Let's be honest. It is what it is. I just wanted to show you like how it went for me and the way I approached it. And it did differ from my last video, but it is what it is. This is it. This is a Titan feud against somebody with a 1-charge bleed and that can dodge you. So, yay. Hopefully I could stay in that top 20 and pick them up. We'll see. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace mode out.